In this class, we discuss on these topics. As we know that what is internet and intranet and extranet. Internet, it is a collection of computers that speaks a common language protocol. Intranet is a private version of the internet. Main purpose to share company information and computing resources among employees. That means within the organization. Extranet means private network that users outside the company and access. It requires security and privacy. That means it is related to organization. An intranet is a computer network for sharing information, collaboration tools, operational systems, and other computing services within an organization. Usually, to the exclusion of access by outsiders. The term is used in contrast to public networks such as the internet, but uses most of the same technology based on the internet protocol. A company wide intranet can constitute an important focal point of internal communication and collaboration and provide a single starting point to access internal and external resources. In its simplest form, an intranet is established with the technologies for LAN and WAN. That means local area networking and wide area networking. Many modern intranets have search engines, user profiles, blogs, mobile apps with notifications, and events planning within their infrastructure. An intranet is sometimes contrasted to an extranet. While an intranet is generally restricted to employees of the organization, extranet may also be accessed by customers, suppliers, or other approved parties. Extranets extend a private network onto the internet with special provisions for authentication, authorization, and accounting. An extranet is a controlled private network that allows access to partners, vendors, and suppliers, or an authorized set of customers normally to a subset of the information accessible from an organizations. An extranet is similar to DMSZ in the it provides access to needed services for authorized parties without granting access to an organization entire network. And it is benefited to organization and exchange of large volumes of data using EDI, that means electronic data interchange. Shared product catalogs exclusively with trade partners. Collaborate with other companies on joint development efforts. Jointly develop and use training programs with other companies. And also it provides access services provided by one company to group of other companies, such as an online banking application managed by one company on behalf of affiliated banks. And it's also improved efficiency since the customers are satisfied with the information provided. It can be advantage for the organization where they will get more customers, which increase the efficiency. Forces shaping the digital age, new types of intermediaries, direct selling via the internet bypassed existing intermediaries. Brick and mortar firms became click and mortar companies. As a result, some click only companies have failed. Customization and customization. With customization, the company custom designs the market offering for the customer. With customization, the customer designs the market offering and the company makes it. And network economy is the emerging economic order within the information society. The name stems from a key attribute: products and services are created and value is added through social networks operating on large or global scales. This is an sharp contrast to industrial era economy, in which ownership of physical or intellectual property stems from its development by a single enterprise. Business models for capturing ownership rights for value embedded in the products and services created by social network are being explored. Create value large through gathering, synthesizing the distribution of information, formulate strategies that make management of the enterprise and the technology convergent. Compete in real time rather than in cycle time. Operate in a world characterized by low batteries to entry near zero variables cost of operation and shifting competition. Organize resources around the demand side rather than supply side. Manage better relationships with customers through technology. The network economy may be viewed from a number of perspectives. Transition from the industrial economy, digital and information infrastructure, global scale, value networks, and intellectual property rights. From a transitional point of view, Malone and Larcher 1998 indicates that the information revolution has changed the nature of business activity because information can be shared instantly and expensively on a global scale. The value of centralized decision making and expensive bureaucracies is greatly diminished. Brand 1999 points out that commerce is being accelerated by the digital and network revolutions, and that the role of commerce is to both exploit and absorb these shocks. Some efforts must focus on the developing new infrastructure, while other activity will emphasize governance and evolving culture. From an infrastructure perspective, Tapscott in 1996 compares information networks of the new economy to highways and the power grid of the industrial economy. He suggests that no country can succeed without state of art electronic infrastructure. And in future, large companies will manage their purchasing, invoicing, document exchange, and logistics through global networks that connect a billion computing devices. In 1996, Tapscott indicates that companies can provide 24-hour services as customer requests are transferred from one time zone to another without customers being aware that the work is being done on the other side of the world. And in 2001, Boyd and Boyd point out that the large the network, the greater is its value and desirability. In a network economy, success begets more success. E-commerce today, the internet is the perfect vehicle for e-commerce because of its open standards and structure. No other methodology or technology has proven to work as well as the internet for distributing information and bringing people together. It's cheap and relatively easy to use it as a medium for connecting customers, suppliers, and employees of a firm. No other mechanism has been created that allow organizations to reach out the internet allows big business to act like small ones and small business to act big. The challenge to business is to make transactions not just cheaper and easier for themselves, but also easier and more convenient for customers and suppliers. It's more than just posting a nice looking website with lots of cute animations and expecting customers and suppliers to figure it out. E-commerce today is a remarkable experience. It has transferred traditional shopping beyond recognition. It is so much better than any other way of shopping that it has already attracted a great many of e-commerce lovers. If some years ago e-commerce was a buzz word, now it has become the order of the day. People seems to shop literally everywhere at their workplaces during lunch times, in rush hour, when there is nothing else to do but switch on their laptops and start surfing. E-commerce today gained so much popularity because its underlying technologies are evolving at gained steps. We are even offered to feel the product with a 3D mouse to better understand its shape, size, and texture. Why go somewhere out when all you're at your feet and wait till the order is delivering right to your doorsteps? E-commerce today offers so much luxury that even conventional stores have already signaled the alarm. Although everyone agree that it is a long way for a e-commerce to replace brick and mortar stores. It has a very chance to happens in the future economic e-commerce, which we are witnessing today, brings in so much adventure into our lives that is enjoyed by the whole online community. E-commerce today does have some drawbacks, but they say that fears every bush must never go a birding. A lot of consumers to put with minus since they trust the online world and want it to be a better place. E-commerce today reflects what we created at the very dawn of online electronic commerce. It is made by us and meant for us. Digital marketing has placed and played a key role in the evolution of e-commerce business from the last few decades. The ease of access, the fast-paced shopping and time consumption that it offers to the customers to helping the digital marketing grow while increasing the competition between e-commerce business ventures simultaneously. People are become more inclined to hire professionals to manage their sites like digital marketing agencies in Dubai that can help make keep up with the prevailing digital marketing trends. Successful digital marketing is not at all difficult. All you need to do is to follow the latest trends by bringing your twist and adding your style to it so you can stand out among your contemporaries. Here are some easy yet helpful tips for successful digital marketing. The main is optimizing websites. The next one is the content. A social media presence. Marketing through emails. As we know that e-commerce, business to business, consumer to business, business to consumers, and consumer to consumer. And business to business refers to the full spectrum of e-commerce that can occur between two organizations. This includes purchasing and procurement, supplier management, inventory management, channel management, sales activities, payment management, and service and support. And business to consumer means refers to exchange between the business and the consumer's activities, tracked or consumer search, frequently asked questions and service and support. And consumer to consumer exchange involve transactions between and among consumers. These can include third party involvement, as in the case of the auction website eBay. Consumer to business involves when consumers band together to present themselves as a buyer in a group. Convergence of e-commerce categories. Observe this side and you can easily understand what is the categories and what are the differences between these business to business and business to consumers and consumer to consumers. And now web-based business. Web-based business that uses the www to fulfill its business process. 4 basic business processes: information dissemination, data capture, promotions and marketing, transaction with stockholders. Business objectives interact with web-based applications. Web-based business that generate their revenue directly from their website fall into the web-based business category. Such business are typically online retailers offering various products for sale from an online catalog. The needs to web-based business go for beyond merely providing product information and collecting customers' feedback. An entire system for places, ordering, and handling financial transactions must be in place. Fortunately, there are numerous e-commerce solutions available. Most web hosts typically offer e-commerce plans for the business wishing to venture into the world of online retailing. The focus of the web website should be on marketing sure the customer is able to find the product they are looking for and place orders with little hassle. While it is still important to provide the information on the company and handle customer feedback, it must not be at the expense of each use. When it comes to hosting a website, there are a variety of options to consider. Which options you choose depends on the needs of your business and, more importantly, what services you plan to offer online. The simplest method of hosting websites is to have the hosted by an internet service provider. Most ISP offer minimal hosting package along with their internet services. If you are looking for more than a simple website, your dedicated web hosting company is worth looking at. Many web hosting companies offering expensive hosting packages with options above and beyond those offered through ISPs. These include things like e-commerce solutions, database capabilities, and other advanced features. Finally, there is the option to host the website yourself. The option can be both expensive and require a time investment to set up and maintain a web server. And it also offers, however, the greatest flexibility when it comes to the customizing your web server to meet the needs of the website. And before the designing the look and feel the business websites, there are a few key points to keep on mind. Consider your target audience. Avoid culture. Less is more. Be professional. The key drivers of e-commerce: technological degree of advancement of telecommunications infrastructure, political role of government creating legislative funding and support, social IT skills, education and training of users, economic general wealth and commercial health of the nation. Organizational culture, attitudes to research and development, willingness to involve and use technology, commercial benefits, impact on financial performance of the firm, skilled workforce willing and able to implement and use new technology, requirements of customers in terms of product and service, competition, stay ahead of or keep up with competitors, and appeal to e-commerce. Lower transaction costs. If an e-commerce site is implemented well, the website can significantly lower both order taking costs for front and customer services costs. Larger purchases per transaction offers a feature that no normal store offers. Integration into the business cycle. People can shop in different ways. The ability to build an order over several days. The ability to configure products and see the actual prices. The ability to easily build complicated customer orders. The ability to compare price between multiple vendors easily. The ability to search large catalogs easily. And these are limitations of e-commerce. To organizations, lack of security, reliability, standards, changing technology, pressure to innovative competition, old versus new technology. To consumers, equipment cost, access cost, knowledge, lack of privacy for personal data, relationship replacements, and society, less human interaction, social division, reliance on technology. And this technical limitations also is there. There is a lack of universally accepted standards for quality, security, and reliability. The telecommunications bandwidth is insufficient. Software development tools are still evolving. There are difficulties in integrating the internet and e-commerce software with some existing applications and databases. Special web servers in addition to the network servers are needed. Internet accessibility is still expensive. Web-based technologies which are across to the functioning of the World Wide Web. Web-based technologies are network applications accessories over the internet that enables individuals to connect to each other. Electronic tools and applications used to support and facilitate exchange between organizations and individuals. Old economy firms. Brick and mortar companies need to adapt to the new economy, create a new internet company, create new subsidiary, invest in an internet competitor, buy the technology from a consultant, work with other firms to create an exchange, integrate with suppliers and or customers. Failure of old economy company to adopt may result in loss of market share, inability to meet new economy, reduced profit and cash flows, inability to raise new financing, loss of control in an acquisition by a new economy firm, and business opportunity. The internet revolutionized way of doing business. Entrepreneurs founded ways to exploit market failure and earn economic rents. New business were created that were not feasible easier. The new economy poses threats to old economy firms that do not wish to adapt. And benefits and challenges of e-commerce. Persistent connection with customers, new value for customers, access to new customers, scalability. Front-end systems, direct user interface with business process, accessible via www. Front-end systems, eCRM, e-marketing, e-services, e-marketplace, e-auction. Marketing strategy in digital age. Requires a new model for marketing strategy and practice. Some suggest that all buying and selling will eventually be done electronically. Companies need to retain old skills and practices but add new competences. E-business in the digital age. Involves the use of electronic platforms to conduct company's business, websites for selling and consumer relations, intranets for within companies communication, extranets connecting with major suppliers and distributors, more specific than e-business, involves buying and selling process supported by electronic means. Primarily, the internet includes e-marketing, e-purchasing. And digital age, the data capture is a process of extracting information from document and converting into the data readable by a computer. More generally, the data capturing can also refers to collecting relevant information, whether sourced from a paper or electronic documents. Automated data capture solutions will be reduced the amount of manual data entry required, reducing costs and speeding content into the designated business and organization processes. And data capture and digital age and reduces the costs, accelerate process, improve customer service, maintain the support single system. And it is also benefited for electronically identifying and classifying documents, capturing data from documents, ensuring users only see the information they need, indexing data for each of search and retrieval, and validating data. And it also provides staff with the most up to date and accurate information when they need it, and without redundancies inherent in working with multiple systems. And employees are able to focus on more high level tasks and customer service. When used alongside the platform's content management and process automation and workflow capabilities, the capture process can be configured to occur at any point in a document's lifecycle to best optimize process. Thank you.